So Hugh, thanks again for joining us. You're in Washington, D.C. right now with the Regional Chamber of Commerce. Big topic, which has been a topic for a long time, I11. Talk about some of the announcements that you guys are making today.
Well, the first order of business, John, is that we are a contingent of 150 strong from Southern Nevada, and these are folks who are dedicated leaders to our community who have taken time out of their schedules to fly into Washington to make sure our voices are heard on many important issues, and one of them is I11. And a wonderful announcement we were able to make this week is that we've announced the I11 Chambers of Commerce Coalition, and both with the Arizona State Chamber of Commerce, and along with Boulder City and the Henderson Chamber, we are making sure that all the chambers along the corridor speak in one voice to advance the mission of getting I11 completed, because it's such an important economic piece to the puzzle of the region, not only for Nevada but also Arizona and north.
We've talked about I11 for so long around here, and we know about how Las Vegas and Phoenix are the two big cities with no interstate connecting them right now. How is not having an interstate between Las Vegas and Phoenix holding business back? What is detrimental about the way the freeway system is right now?
Well, what's fascinating, John, is when you hear the various transportation officials who have been working on the project, as you said, for many years, they highlight to us all the various choke points that we as community members may or may not have experienced. So, for instance, any of us who have traveled to Southern California or to Phoenix on a holiday weekend, we know to time our travels correctly so we don't get caught in a traffic jam. And many times as we're coming home, you'll see that long line of cars going back to Southern California or to Phoenix, and we feel good for our own personal trip, but that choke point is affecting commerce. And the more that choke point gets worse, the more people have second thoughts about visiting our community. The second aspect, of course, is the commercial trucking. We need to move cargo from the various ports along the Pacific, not only from Southern California, but also through Mexico up through North America. And so having I11 completed in as quick a process as possible is what we're after.
So that gets to the question of completion. It's all well and good to have all these agreements and these coalitions. Who's going to pay for it? How is that payment going to happen? How is the funding going to be locked down? And I guess that's one of the reasons you're probably in Washington right now.
Absolutely. We want to make sure that as the transportation infrastructure bills are being developed, that I11 stays front and center on all of the committee leadership's minds, that what an important piece of the national economic puzzle it is, because some of the busiest ports in the world are on the West Coast, and I11 is going to be an integral part to facilitate the transport of goods. And so we're not expecting any miracles where complete funding will be available to finish the project tomorrow, but making sure that the process is constantly moving forward. And our congressional delegation, along with the Arizona delegation, are perpetually moving the pieces forward, and even if it's creating a divided highway on segments of the Arizona side of the equation, and then slowly but surely expanding parts of it, we're going to get that done. And as long as we keep seeing movement, and I'll be quite honest, John, I've been on this trip many, many years, I was very enthusiastically hopeful of what I heard from the transportation officials, that we are making good, solid progress, and it is a very visible project from D.C.'s perspective.
And this time, there actually is a piece of I11 that's actually done in the Nevada side of the border. It's just about getting through Arizona that still needs to get work done, at least right now.
Right. We got the dam bridge completed, of course, and we have the I11 loop done to the Arizona border. But now, of course, Arizona has a much bigger segment that they have to get accomplished, and that's why we're here to help them, because it's a mutually beneficial project for us all.
Hugh, thank you very much for joining us to talk about I11. We'll see how things progress from here. Appreciate it.
All right, John, you have a good day. Thank you.